Hi everybody, Patricia here. Today we're going to be looking at the topic of keyword selection. Now, of course, your keyword selection is imperative when you're trying to generate targeted traffic to your website. Now, SiteCell, who's also known as SPI, has an absolutely excellent keyword selection tool, and it's called Brainstorm. Now, for today, it's a very involved tool that, it takes a lot of learning. Not a huge amount, but there is a learning curve for sure. So let's go ahead and take a look, and I'll kind of show you around. And you can see exactly all the features that this keyword selection tool offers. And it's absolutely fantastic. So we start here. When we click on Brainstorm it, okay, we'll be confronted with a seed generator brainstorm, vertical brainstorm, and lateral brainstorm. Okay, so lateral basically means that, well, I'll show you this first. There we go. When we put in our keyword here, the vertical is going to bring us a whole bunch of keywords with the keyword that we put right in here in the seed word box. Lateral will not retrieve keywords with the words that are in here, but it'll bring us related topics. So if we slip over, I've done this in advance because, of course, it takes a little bit of time to go out and retrieve. What I did put in there was home-based business, and what has happened here, this is the screen that you'll see, and these are all the tools, all the different ways that you can analyze your data. So let's just start here. Based on what I put in, home-based business, these are the keywords, all of these, that it retrieved for us. Okay, so there's quite a list, and it goes on for a few pages. So let's start with the basic, the value demand. Okay, what that means is the demand on the internet for any particular keyword. And so when we're choosing keywords, we want to select the ones that are not too high in demand, because the problem is you won't be able to win with those keywords. You know, you're starting off and you're creating your own brand of one. You can't compete with the big companies that pay the big dollars and so forth. So what we're going to be looking for here is keywords somewhere, you have to use your judgment. This is computer generated. So anywhere over 1,000 up to 3,000 in your value demand. So the first thing you would want to do once you've run your brainstorm it, okay, we can click here and notice here, iPhone, iTunes, this sort of thing, Obama. There's all kinds of keywords that might come up that certainly are not appropriate, and that just happens. So what you do is you just click, oh, no, no, so forth and so on, and once you've gotten rid of the ones that are not appropriate, you go down here and you delete the checked ones, okay? But what I always do, in this case, I don't even look at anything that's way too high, like this or this. I mean, those are they're just too high. So you can eliminate them. It takes a little bit of doing, but when you're complete, the task, you'll find that you have a whole bunch of really neat keywords that you're going to be able to work with, and hopefully keywords that you'll be able to win with and get good rankings. So the next thing is called Reels. Before we moved on, you can go back here, and if you click again, it's going to bring you the keywords with the lowest demand up to the highest. So in this case, we would check all because of the demands, like 22, 24, something like that. Obviously, that's not enough traffic to warrant using them, so we just delete them like so. And that's that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at now is real supply. What that means is the number of websites out there that are actually using these keywords. Okay, same thing with real supply. We can go up or we can go down. So right off the hop, if we go back, remember we don't want keywords that have this enormous amount of demand. And look at the real supply. Chances of winning that would be next to nothing. So these would be keywords that you would go in, and again you would delete them from your master keyword list. So the next thing now we're going to look at here is the profitability. Okay, so what this tool does is it calculates for you the value demand as opposed to the actual supply, and it'll give you a profitability. Now, if we take this one, Facebook timeline, I mean, what an awesome demand, perfect, low, 2000s, real supply of 1. Sometimes you got to use your judgment, because I expect that probably for that keyword, the supply is a little bit higher, but it gives you a good idea, and on the basis of this, you can decide if you want to use that, to build a page on, so forth and so on. Okay, now Notepad is a handy little tool, and let's say we want to use social networking, but we look at the numbers and we go, oh no, that's not very good. But maybe we could use it as a secondary as opposed to the primary keyword. So we can go ahead in here and we can make a note, or we can brainstorm it again. And you'll notice beside each little thing that you can do, there's a little question mark. So as you go along, as you're learning, you're never left on your own. This one will actually show you the websites, and you can get the complete site information here. Excuse me. And so now if you look up here, it goes on. We can add a keyword. I'll show you how this works. Let's just go online marketing. Or no, sorry, online. Let's go online business. Okay. And so we're just going to add that. Now, it's not going to do the extensive search that was done before, but it will retrieve it for us. So once it comes in, we look at that, an online business, value demand in the 4,000s, but look at the supply. Profitability 18. Right off the hop, we know that that's not going to be a good keyword phrase for us to use. Okay, so, but it could be a supporting keyword on pages. So now let's go, this Get Google, it goes into great detail about choosing keywords for your cost per click, or pay per click, whatever. Then we have the filters that you can apply, which gives you, if you look here, how exactly the different types of filters that you can use, value demand filters, real supply filters, profitability filters. So you can, just go and target your keywords from just about any angle that you can think of, which is fantastic. And then, of course, the solid potential. And we do that, it's going to show us home or base business homework. Okay, well, that would be kind of a tough one to write a page on, I would think. However, it'll give us, look at the profitability. So it gives you some suggestions. Blog directory submission, there's a very good one, of the keywords for your particular niche that would probably be the most successful for you. So as you can see, the keyword tool certainly allows you to be as extensive as you like in researching your keywords, to get your maximum benefit. This particular tool is included in the hosting package. It's by far the best keyword selection tool I've ever come across. The possibilities are unlimited here, but again, I say, like, it is computer generated, so they give you the numbers. You have to kind of look at it, decide if it's going to work for a page that you think you would like to build, and use a little bit of human judgment as well. So that's just a brief overview, but I wanted to introduce you to this because it's absolutely amazing compared to some of the other tools, which will tell you, of course, the demand for the keyword, and you can get into, what people are bidding for that particular keyword, so forth and so on. But rarely do you see the real supply and the profitability, or have the ability to use all these filters. So that's kind of the overview that I've got for you today on this particular tool. If you'd like to learn more, slip over to my website, and there's all kinds of information on keyword selection, use of keywords, and so forth. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.